In person from Studio 9, it's a Little Off the Top podcast. That sounds like a wrestler. Dude, I practiced this. I practiced it. Hold on.
I know what you're going for.
Hold on. Hooah! Live from Studio 9, it's a Little Off the Top podcast.
It's pretty good. Holy shit.
I'm your host, Jason Pacino.
And I'm just...
That was good. That was good. Impromptu.
Our podcast has a great ass.
Here, she got a
Oh, shit. You got...
great ass.
Okay, cool.
And you got your head all the way up it.
It's all of it.
Yeah. Cheers,
Fucking
buddy.
A, man. I didn't realize that you came with prepared drops.
Speaking of coming,
Okay.
sperm not detected, baby.
Hey!
High five.
You don't have no balls no more.
No. So I took my sample up to the lab at Kaiser.
So you drove with a cup of cum in your car?
Yeah, I did. Cool. No, it was in my mouth, and I just when I got there.
Well, that's why they didn't detect any.
I know. I swallowed most of it. It's in like in a bag because they give you a cup to do it at home, and put it in the bag. And I get there, and the lady, she's kind of funny. I don't know. And she was like, did they print you out a label to put on the container? I was like, they did not. She's like, okay, here. She printed a label. She's like, go ahead and put it on the container right now. And I was like, I don't think I should take this out of the bag. She's like, it's okay. No one knows what's in there except us. And I was like, okay, I'll pull my jizz out and then slap a label on it.
Was it just a regular doctor's office?
It's the lab.
Okay.
It's down on J Street.
I for whatever reason I was picturing it was just a place where they test cum.
No.
And I was like, everybody knows what that is. Like,
No, I've got blood drawn there before.
Okay, all right,
yeah.
gotcha.
And I was like, okay. So I just take it out, slap it on, and put it back in, and then it was like a $10 copay. And so I have my HSA
I
card.
thought you were about to pull out some extra sample that you had with you.
So I go like this, right? I get my HSA card to pay for the thing.
Your what card?
Health spending account.
Okay, yeah.
So
You get to spend it before it's taxed or whatever.
something like that.
Yeah.
So I go to swipe it, and like my hand of cards touches the reader, and then before I had a chance to swipe, it said beep, paid. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, you used your regular card.
I was like, oh shit, I have like 3 cards in here. It could have been.
Whoa.
So she started laughing, and
Talk about playing credit card roulette with yourself. Holy shit.
She was like, I've never seen that happen. And she was cracking up.
When you said she was funny, I thought she was going to be like cracking jokes like, oh, Milkman's here. Like,
no, she was just kind of, I don't know. She might have been a little flirty. I couldn't tell.
she probably kept your sample.
She did. She was like, no sperm. Yep.
I feel like I've already asked, but insurance didn't help with any of it, right?
They paid it like $100 of it, maybe. It was like $1,000. It cost like $1,100.
Okay. So in theory, someone who has no insurance could still go get this done?
Yes.
You don't need like a referral from like an actual doctor or anything?
I do not know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I want to try and figure that out because I want to snip my balls too.
Yeah, it's fun, man. Join the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing. I guess you could shop around. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I should just get insurance and then
or you go to UC Davis.
the students do it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. It's kind of like a barber school, like
yeah.
students cutting your hair.
Yeah. I mean, they got supervision.
Yeah, true. I would hope.
Yeah. I'm listening to a new audiobook. Leslie fucking Jones.
I know Leslie Jones.
Yeah.
I didn't know she had a book.
It's her autobiography.
Okay,
Called
cool.
Leslie fucking Jones. And
Does she narrate it?
She does. And it said over 5 hours of exclusive content not found in the print version, right? And I started listening to it, and I figured out where the extra 5 hours is. It's like she's like just using her book as a guideline. Because like she was talking about she was like, yeah, I was sitting on the floor eating cold Chinese food. And she was like, oh, it was these wings. They were so good with the sauce and this place and cold. Anyway, they're really good cold. So it's like I think she's just like adding shit on.
That's kind of cool. She's taking her audiobook and then like turning it into a podcast almost.
Basically, yeah.
That's fun. I like
It's
that.
really fun. Yeah, she has a great voice. She's so funny. I remember the first time I ever saw her on SNL. She was on the news with Seth Meyers. She was like, "Get a beef bowl." That was like the whole bit. Like, take me on a date, buy me a beef bowl. It's kind of funny.
She is funny. I like her a lot. Where do you get your audiobooks?
That's funny you asked that. For the most part, Audible. And
Which is Amazon, right?
I have no idea. Maybe, but I don't.
Kindle, the Kindle readers are Amazon, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but I don't know if Audible's owned by Amazon.
Okay.
I don't think so, but you never know. But then I saw that Spotify has audiobooks.
Yeah, they've been pushing those on me hard.
So I was like, there's this, I needed an audiobook. So I picked one and I was listening to it one day and it stopped playing. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Thought something was wrong with my phone or the car. So I hit play and then boom, it popped up this thing and it said, your daily, like listening allowance for this has been exceeded.
Oh,
You have to
weird.
wait another 24 hours before you can start listening again.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I probably won't be using Spotify audiobooks anymore because there's times where I can just crush it. I have
For sure.
You get like awards and badges in Audible.
Oh, that's fun.
And one
Gamify books. I like that.
One badge that I have, it's called Weekend Warrior, where I listen to at least 24 hours worth of audiobook in a weekend.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So it must have been like family's out of town and I have a project and I'm just listening to the audiobook the whole time.
Huh.
But I had like 2 hours left in the book. I was going to finish it that day.
Yeah.
And then I had to wait a couple days until I really had time to listen.
I bet you they're going to end up having like a premium subscription to Spotify to like.
They're
get
like
around
crack
it.
dealers with the audiobooks right now. It's
You
like
get the first
here,
one for free.
Yeah, here's a little taste. Oh, can't listen too much.
Well, that's a bummer. I don't like that.
Yeah, I know. But if you just listen like a normal person, I'm sure you'd be fine.
Right.
Not like a freak like me.
If you get a library card, I'm pretty sure through Libby you can get a bunch of audiobooks as
yeah.
for free.
Nicole?
But you also get access to Canopy, which is like their streaming service.
Yeah.
And they've got some pretty good, got good movies on there.
Yeah.
Not the one that we're talking about today.
Oh, okay. Commercials?
No.
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 Nicole uses her library card to rent books for the Kindle.
Okay, for sure.
Yep.
Ooh, a fun hack for that is
Yeah.
if you put your Kindle into airplane mode.
Yep.
They can't, like, it won't auto return the book.
But then I think the person that's waiting for it next.
Eh, it's not you. You already got
No,
the
but
book.
she's always waiting. She's like, this person hasn't returned the book yet. I need it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's weird that they have a certain amount of digital copies that they can
I know.
put out there.
It's probably because they, somehow pay for the licensing.
Right,
So it's
yeah.
like, we have like 12 copies.
Technology's weird, man.
Yeah. Does Kindles use the Dewey Decimal System? And who is Dewey? Is his last name Decimal?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually even thought about that.
Remember the Dewey Decimal System with the file cards and shit?
Yeah, for sure. Like in elementary school, we learned that.
While you're looking this up, I'll be right back.
Where you go?
I have a segment.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm not doing a fucking one chip challenge. Okay, so the Dewey Decimal Classification, colloquially known as the Dewey Decimal System, is a proprietary library classification system which allows new books to be added to a library in their appropriate location based on subject. It was first published in the United States by Melvin Dewey.
Well, so he is Dewey.
Yep, in 1876. That's an old fucking system.
I didn't even know they had books back then.
Yeah, no, I think that was when they first invented the book, and he's like, "We need to classify this." By Jove.
What was his first name? Lawrence?
Closed it already. I think Harvey.
Harvey. It could have been the Harvey Decimal System,
Could have been.
but Dewey Decimal
Steve
sounds
Harvey
way
probably would
better.
have taken credit for it. though.
Oh, boom.
Survey says my system.
Survey says I stole jokes.
Did he?
I thought that's what you were talking about.
Oh, Cat Williams claimed that he said jokes, right?
Yeah, there's receipts.
I don't believe Cat Williams.
Oh, no, dude, there's videos now of people posting all the video receipts of most of what he
Really?
said.
No shit.
Yeah.
So he's not a fucking nutter.
No, I mean, he might be, but he did say a lot of shit that was true.
Okay. Sorry, Cat, if you're listening. I know he's listening.
I know.
Sorry, Cat.
He did live in Sacramento for a couple of years.
Did he?
He talked about it on that interview.
Oh, fucking A.
He said, like, when he first started comedy, he crushed it with white audiences, but really didn't have much as far as black audiences went. And then he moved to Sacramento, and he said the audience was about 50-50 black and white. So he learned how to work for black audiences and white audiences at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So in honor
Of Cat Williams.
of the movie Heat that we are going to be reviewing,
We're not doing a one chip challenge.
I have some hot things.
Okay.
First, I have Cheetos Buffalo.
I like the sound of that.
I know. So if you guys over there in Radioland don't like us chewing,
Or TV Land.
sorry. Yep. So this is Cheetos Buffalo.
Also, I mean, if you haven't looked at the...
Give it a smell.
It smells ranchy.
Yeah, it does. Oh, I wonder. No, it usually might say Buffalo and anyway.
Yeah, if you haven't read the title of this episode, we are covering the movie Heat in a little bit. So I guess we're trying hot things because we're bringing the heat.
Itadakimasu.
I don't like it.
No,
Nope.
it's not Buffalo.
It's not.
There's some heat there.
Tiny, tiny, tiny bit.
I get a lot of.
Give me some regular hot Cheetos or hot Cheetos with lime, or just fucking regular Cheetos. Those can kick rocks. I don't like that at all.
Flaming Hot Munchies.
Okay, I'm on board.
So these have quite a few things in them. They have.
What's your favorite thing in a
Sun
bag
chips.
of Munchies? What's your favorite item?
It depends. Not the Sun Chip. I'm not a big Sun Chip
I
dude.
love Sun Chips.
I do like the rolled gold, the
pretzel.
pretzels, Doritos, and Cheetos. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I think Sun Chips my favorite thing in that bag.
I will give you first dibs. Grab it. Wait, get a little sniff.
Smells like hot Cheeto or flaming hot.
Take a sniff. Pull it out. The taste is gonna
That
move
bite
you
right there is perfect.
when you pop
get
it
the rolled
in
gold
your
pretzel and the Sun Chip
mouth.
in one bite.
Juicy fruit
Oh, yeah.
is gonna move you. Wait, is the pretzel flaming hot? Through osmosis. Is a Sun Chip flaming hot?
I think it's supposed to be. I think that's the least flaming hot thing I've
You
ever
want
had.
a tiny Dorito?
Yeah, give me a corner of a Dorito.
Oh yeah, that is a flaming hot on the Dorito and the Cheeto. I don't think the
It tastes dusty.
yeah, it's not good.
You get a dusty taste to that?
Yeah.
That is truly the least flaming hot that I've ever had.
This next one, unfortunately, is only for you. I
it
cannot
beef?
partake. It is
Hot beef, flaming hot. Where
Flaming
did you find all the flaming hot stuff?
flaming hot beef stick.
Okay. Beef sticks, I'm not a big fan of. They're usually super fucking greasy.
That probably is greasy.
Oh, look at it shine.
Oh,
Look at it shine.
it's like a Slim Jim, but it's in like an off-brand Slim Jim.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But Jack Link's isn't off-brand, but
No. Jack Link's is the one with Sasquatch, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Give
well,
it a sniff. Is it flaming hot?
just smells like a Slim Jim.
Ooh, snap into a Slim Jim, brother. Or as Sasquatch would say, "Rrr, rrr." Do you get flaming hot at all?
No.
Is there any spice to it?
There's a little bit of kick.
A little bit.
I don't even know if this is beef. You can probably eat it.
No, it is. It's mechanically separated beef, I think. Look at the ingredients. See what the ingredients say. Oh, God.
First ingredient, pork.
The beef stick.
Second ingredient is beef, then water, then sugar, salt. Yeah. That's not great. I don't love it.
You don't like it?
Whoa, you almost hit my phone.
Get out of here. It's by the trash.
Let's not forget it.
Now, we don't have to eat this.
I'm not going to eat it.
What about one tiny corner?
You do it. You do it first, and then I'll watch your reaction, and then maybe I'll do it.
We'll see. Let's just set this out here. Let's maybe for later.
You got anything else in there?
That's it.
Okay, let's rate.
Buffalo, not going to eat them again. The Munchies, yeah, tasted dusty. I don't know what the... it was kind of a sketchy store I got at least at, so...
Was it the new liquor store with the chicken by your house that you said?
No, that's a 7-Eleven. No, that place looks fucking awesome. This was like a Chevron on Broadway.
Okay, so you're putting the Cheetos above the Munchies?
If I had to eat a whole bag of one, it would probably be the Munchies, just because it's a variety.
Okay. Munchies are dead last for me. That stick that you threw over there is second. And I went back and ate some more of those Cheetos, and they're not the worst.
They taste a little cheesy.
Yeah.
So is it cheese and buffalo?
I think so.
Oh, so they just, because that's what threw me off was the cheese.
Yeah.
Because I thought it would be just buffalo flavor.
It's still cheesy.
It's cheddar buffalo.
Yeah. I think I'd eat a bag of that over any of these other things.
About a bag of dicks. Is that all you got?
Give me all you got! Listen. Give me all you got!
Oh man, this is fun. Yeah, I don't have anything for up top. I came just to talk about Heat.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
All right, cool. So we are here to talk about Heat, which is a 1995 American crime film written and directed by Michael Mann.
Actually, I'm eating these though. Why am I eating these? Anyway, go
Because they're on the table.
ahead. I know.
Features an ensemble cast led by Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, with Val Kilmer, Tom Sizemore, Diane Venora, Amy Bronman, and Ashley Judd.
A young Natalie Portman.
Wes Studi, and John Voight. The film follows the conflict between an LAPD...
Danny Trejo?
Danny Trejo is also in it. Yes. I didn't list everybody in the movie.
Oh.
But the film follows the... also, Danny Trejo's character's name is just Trejo.
Trejo.
They call him Trejo.
I wonder if it was different in the script and they hired him and they're like, we'll just call him Trejo.
Maybe. The film follows the conflict between an LAPD detective played by Pacino and a career criminal played by De Niro, while also depicting its effect on their personal, professional relationships, and personal lives. I wrote that weird. It had a budget of $60 million and grossed $187 million.
I think you have a pube on your trackpad.
Probably from my beard.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't judge. I don't know what you were doing before I got here.
My beard looks like a bunch of pubes.
Oh, yeah.
Where did I? Mann was praised for his direction and screenplay, action sequences, sound mixing, and the performances that he got out of Pacino and De Niro. However, this did not win any awards. It did receive some pretty big nominations, but it is regarded as one of the most influential films of its genre and has inspired several other works. This was your first time seeing this. Also,
This was.
if you're familiar with our show, we're probably going to spoil a bunch of shit. So at the time of us recording this, it's currently streaming on Netflix, Hulu, and Tubi. If you're okay with commercials, Tubi.
To be continued. Because there's a commercial.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They should use that.
Yeah. You can use it, guys. It's all good.
This was your first viewing. This was your idea.
It was.
Why did you choose this for an episode? And why haven't you seen it?
Yeah. What's funny is we have a shared note with a shit ton of episode ideas. And then I just went left.
That's what we always do. I feel like
I
every
know.
time that we're looking for an episode idea, we'll go through the list. Well, what about this? Let's do something else. Like, we should just toss that note, because I don't think any of those episode ideas are ever going to get done.
Earlier last week, I was in Southern California for work, teaching, and I needed some stuff to download. So I went to Netflix and downloaded a couple things, and this was on my downloads. I didn't really get a chance to watch it there. I don't know. The plane ride, I needed kind of a warm hug, so I watched Jackie Brown again for the
You needed
200th
a warm
time.
hug, so you watched Jackie Brown?
What? I love. I think it's Tarantino's best movie.
It is a great movie.
Yeah.
But I don't think warm hug when I think
It is
Jackie
for me,
Brown.
just because I know like every single scene
For sure.
there. Have we talked about that movie on here?
I'm sure it's come up, but
No,
we
I
haven't
mean
done
like
an
officially.
episode.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'd love to, because it's just I do have some questions about that movie. But so I downloaded this.
It's one of my favorite Chris Tucker performances.
Yeah,
he's great.
Beaumont Livingston.
Yeah, and Samuel L. Jackson's fucking like rat tail ponytail. Oh, it's so greasy. I love it.
Ordell Robbie.
And Bobby D's solid in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had it. So I was like, that's on my phone. So let's just do this.
For sure. What did you watch on that trip? You just said
Jackie Brown.
That was
Yep.
the only thing that you watched?
Yeah. It's a quick flight to LA.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like an hour there, hour back. So, yeah. So I don't know why I've never seen this. I only knew there was only one thing I knew about this movie. And I don't even know if it was true that like there was a shootout in it that was like the longest shootout of any movie ever.
Yeah.
That's all I knew.
And people praise it because it's like, apparently the gunshots that you hear aren't like dubbed in. Like they actually like Michael Mann mic'd up that whole fucking block.
Oh.
And so you're hearing the actual gunshots. Like obviously the actors are firing blanks, but they're still firing something.
Yeah,
and you're hearing the actual gunshot instead of like a reproduced thing that they're just plugging in.
Did the Foley Artist Union boycott this movie?
They should have.
Yeah, I know.
But they also praise Val Kilmer. I guess Michael Mann's direction of Val Kilmer in the scene, because he does what they like call like a military like rapid reload, and he does it like super accurately. Which I watched it and I was like, it doesn't really seem all that rapid. Like I don't see what the fuss is about with that. But it is a fantastic shootout, and it's been used to like in like news, like if they're talking about like a shootout between, criminals and cops, like they compare it to this all the time. And like 2 years after this movie came out, there was those guys that like robbed the bank in North Hollywood, and they had that shootout with the cops.
Yeah.
That was like the longest shootout, like longest, deadliest shootout in our history or something like that.
Yeah.
They think that they got their inspiration from this movie because like one of them had a copy of this on DVD at their house. It's just like
You never
grasping
know.
at straws. But,
Yeah.
it did seem pretty
long.
reminiscent.
It was long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at some point, do you just stop shooting as a cop towards the many innocent bystanders? Like, I don't know what the procedure would be. It seemed like, I don't know. Did the police start shooting first in this?
No,
it was Val Kilmer?
They were coming up to flank them as they're leaving the bank. And Val Kilmer is the last one to get in the car, and he sees across the street. He sees a couple of.
So he
cops
starts
with guns.
shooting.
So he starts shooting at them, and then
all hell breaks loose. Yeah,
but it is a fantastic shootout scene.
yeah. This is a great movie. It was a lot slower and quieter than I expected.
Yeah, it is. It's
'Cause going into
slow
it-
paced for sure. It's also a long movie.
It is.
like 10 minutes short of 3 hours. Like it's very long.
Natalie Portman could have been cut out.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think her character or arc added anything to the movie.
I think that it's supposed to maybe show that Al Pacino is like he's kind of like he's supposed to be a good guy, because like when he's like just a cop, he seems kind of shady.
He's a little hyper focused though.
There was an interview where he said that he had envisioned his character being on cocaine the whole time. And so this was a rewatch for me. Like I'd seen this movie before, but I watched this movie with that in mind. I was like, okay, so he's on fucking coke right here, and like this is how he's acting. Like it's because of the coke. Like he's acting erratic, But there were some scenes that just doesn't work. Like because he's very cool, calm, and collected, not coked out at all. But it was an interesting way to rewatch it, just thinking he's on coke the whole time, but. I do think the Natalie Portman character is supposed to, show you that he is a good guy and he is caring about his family, even though he's like distant from his family.
But it's not his daughter.
No, exactly.
It's not his family.
Right.
I mean, it's his wife's kid.
Right.
I just think.
But he's more of a father than her actual father,
for sure.
because her father was supposed to pick her up, and then he never showed up, and she just sat in her room. And
I still think it could have, cut her out, make the wife, try to kill herself. And the movie's just as good.
or just fuck another dude.
Yeah. Ronald? What was his name?
I think
Randy?
it was
Ronald?
Yeah, I think it was Ronald. Sit down, Ronald.
Sit down, Ronald. There was a lot of yelling going on. Okay, let me play this one right here. This, which I did read later. This was improvised. And it scared Hank Azaria when he did this.
Okay.
She got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
All the way up here. Yeah, so I guess he improvised that. It startled Hank Azaria.
Yeah. I heard that after he was startled, he just went into his Apu character, just out of reflex, and they had to retake it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Little racist.
It didn't happen, but
it
would be funny. I was improv. I was
You were
improv.
improv. Yeah, and
Don't waste my motherfucking time!
with your improvs.
Okay, sorry, I won't do it again, sir. Let's keep a clean, strict show.
That's all I got. I just got these 3.
Wait, what was the third one?
The
Give me all you got!
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Listen, give me all you got!
he was crazy. It has to be crazy acting with this little fucking guy that's just yelling at you the whole time.
Guy. But actually all those sound clips, it's just it's somebody who's been doing coke all day, every day for a while now.
I thought
would react that way.
When She's Got a Great Ass came on, I was shocked. I thought that was from the one where he's like a blind lawyer.
No.
Whatever that movie's
Blind
called.
lawyer? What is that?
Or like, hoo-ah! He does that. Oh, fuck.
A Few Good Men?
No. He wasn't in that. That's Tom Cruise. Did you order the red drill or whatever that was? You got the thing. Look at IMDb real quick. I think Chris O'Dowd is in it. The guy that played Robin in the Batman movies.
Is it And Justice for All?
No, that's a Metallica album.
Well, I just looked up Pacino lawyer movie in a 1979 film called Injustice for All.
No, you gotta put blind. I think he was blind in it, right? It's like blind.
Scent
of a Woman. Yeah.
I just did Pacino blind movie. I don't think he's a lawyer in this.
Oh, I've never seen that. I just thought he was. I just assumed. Hoo-ah! In that movie. But I thought he said the great ass line in that. Maybe he also said in that.
Maybe, but he's blind. How would he know?
The other thing I did see when I was looking up, which I'm sure you saw, this is the first time that Al Pacino and, Bobby D were in a scene together. They were in a movie together, but they never shared a scene. Godfather 3?
Whoa.
Godfather 2?
Whoa.
This is the first time they were ever, yeah. So when they did the scene in the diner,
and go get coffee.
They didn't.
I fucking love that scene.
They didn't rehearse it at all, and he set up a camera on each side of them, so they could improv, and it would work, and they wouldn't have to do retakes.
Right.
Yeah. So that's just them off doing it.
I through that scene. I was like, oh, they're working so well together. But I mean, they work together, so they're friends at this point. But holy shit,
yeah,
that was the first time they'd actually worked together. They don't share many scenes in this either.
No.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yeah. Bobby D's goatee was on point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He looks good in this. He's still young-ish.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how old they were.
Actually, I figured you were going to want to know.
Yeah.
And I wrote down how old everybody was.
Can I guess?
Sure. Let me get to the right spot. Okay.
And this was 95. Correct?
This was 95. So let's start with Bobby D since we're talking about him.
45.
Al Pacino. I'm going to tell you. I don't want to tip you off for Pacino.
I'm going to go with 55.
You're a year off. Pacino was 54.
Okay.
De Niro was 52.
Oh, they're that close in age.
So good.
Yeah,
for 52.
he looked. Yeah.
And then his lady that he falls in love with.
That was a weird situation.
I thought it was. This is actually why I looked it up. I was like, she's so much younger than him. She was 43.
I would have guessed 32.
Right? She looked great.
Natalie Portman?
I don't have that.
14, I think. 13, 14.
I do have that Val Kilmer was 35. Tom Sizemore was 34 with full gray hair.
Oh, Tom Sizemore, he was 100 when he was 5. Like, that guy, he was probably doing cocaine all the time on set.
Diane Venora, I think I'm saying that right. That's the Pacino's love interest.
I don't know if she's done much.
She was the youngest. Yeah, even younger than Val Kilmer. She was 33.
Oh, she looked 40 for
right?
sure. Yeah.
So some of them looking better, some of them not. Yeah, I thought Tom Sizemore was so fucking good in this movie though.
Yeah.
Because there's the scene at the very beginning when they hit the. Well, okay, so a little bit after that. It's right after that job, but they're like in a diner, and then the dude with like the weird mullet that like shot the security guards at the
Waingro?
Yeah, Waingro. Okay. De Niro like slams his head into the table and then into the window, and then they start getting looks, and then Tom Sizemore just kind of like looks around a dude and like stares the guy down, and the guy's just like, "Oh no, I'm just sitting here eating. Like, don't worry about it." But it's just like the power of the look from Sizemore was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if that movie was done today, like some guy slams someone's face, boom, phones are
Oh,
out.
for sure. World Star.
World Star. Yeah.
I need some more of these Cheetos.
Oh, shit.
I kind of like them now.
Got some ranch in there if you want to squirt a little ranch on one.
They already taste like ranch.
Yeah. It ain't easy being cheesy. I did like how they kind of had like a couple different plots going on at the same time. They had like the whole crew robbery thing, and then you have like the cops and what they're doing to try to stop it. And then you have the Waingro thing where he was like a serial killer.
Right.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. So, and then they had the whole Van Zant thing, which I didn't get that he was a money launderer.
Right.
Until they said it at the end.
Yeah.
Like I thought he was just like an investment banker guy.
He looks super clean, but he's fucking shady as fuck.
And Henry Rollins is his muscle.
Right?
I was like,
He's got like full dark hair, looks super young.
Yeah,
Still got that
broy.
fucking huge ass dimple in his chin. He was kind of broy in this
yeah,
one.
he had like the black flag tattoo there. They didn't cover that
I
up.
didn't pick up on that.
I did when yeah, I think when they killed him, when they were beating him up or whatever.
for sure. Yeah.
I saw it back there. I was like, oh, black flag.
That's funny. I should have looked out for that. Some fun facts about this. I guess not necessarily about this movie, but there has been a sequel announced.
That's another reason I wanted to watch it because I heard about the sequel.
Yeah.
Do tell.
So July of last year, Michael Mann was promoting his new book, Heat 2, and on Mark Maron's podcast, WTF, Mark Maron was like, "So, are you working on the movie? Like, are we just getting a book, or is there a movie coming?" He's like, "There is, but I can't talk about it."
Okay.
But the book isn't actually a sequel; it's more of a prequel.
Like them in Folsom and stuff.
I would
maybe?
imagine.
Yeah.
I'm sure that comes up.
When they were a younger crew.
But
also Allstate guy was in it. We forgot about that guy.
who?
Allstate.
The dude with the giant hog.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize him.
He was the guy that
On the
got
rewatch.
out, and he was the cook,
That is him.
and the
Holy
manager
shit.
was fucking him over.
Right.
Which that was a good little tiny subplot too.
There's a lot of subplot.
Yeah.
A lot of
subplot.
It really just makes it feel like it's a lived-in world, you know, like
Yeah.
It's
And you don't know how he fits into the plot until he does, and
Right.
then dies immediately.
yeah, he dies pretty quick. Yeah, there's a couple points where like people agree to go along with his plan. I'm like, maybe you shouldn't. You had it out. Like, maybe you shouldn't. But yeah, he was promoting it on Mark Maron's podcast, and he said that it's they are working on it, but we don't have a date for it yet. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Is it a sequel and a prequel, or just prequel?
All I could find was that it was a prequel, but they might.
Was there a Heat 1 book first? Is Michael Mann an author?
I don't know.
Does he write books?
I don't think the Heat script was actually written to be a television series. They filmed the pilot and everything, but the person that he had cast to be like the main character, the networks didn't like him, and so
the Robert De Niro character or Pacino.
I don't know. I had
It doesn't
the character's name, but they've changed the name from the TV show to the movie. So I don't know which character actually was. I would imagine probably the cop, because I think it was a cop drama.
Did Michael Mann make Miami Vice TV show?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I think
he did.
He was supposed to write the script because of the popularity of Miami Vice.
I don't know. I feel like maybe he made Miami Vice.
But yeah, the networks didn't like the main guy. They told him to recast him, and he was like, "No, like this is what I made." Like they actually filmed the pilot.
Oh shit! So it's in the ether somewhere.
Yeah. I think they released it in Europe or something on like a small release on DVD. But yeah, they scrapped the whole show because he wouldn't recast, and then
wild.
he took that short like 90-minute script and then turned it into a
4-hour
movie.
3-hour tour.
Yeah, some fucking Gilligan's Island.
Yes,
Oh,
Gilligan's
God.
Island.
That took way too
Braveheart.
long. Yeah, the show was called L.A. Takedown.
L.A. Takedown. I wonder if I could find it on YouTube.
I'm sure you can. They shot the pilot in like 19 days. Scott Plank. Do you know the name Scott Plank? He was the actor that they had in it.
No, I heard he likes to walk though.
Okay.
Walk the plank.
Oh, I was thinking like planking. He's got really good core. He's got a strong core.
He's a pirate. Arr.
Also, there was like originally Val Kilmer was not supposed to be in this movie.
Oh.
They offered it to actually guess who they offered it to. Who do you think they wanted to play that Val Kilmer role?
Will Smith.
No, good guess though. That's actually really close.
Chris Rock. Cat Williams.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Cat Williams.
According to Cat Williams, he was offered the job. He didn't want to suck a penis.
No, it was Keanu Reeves. They wanted Keanu Reeves in that role. And then Keanu Reeves turned it down to go play Hamlet in some like theater.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Canada.
to do Point Break.
No. He wanted to go do a stage play of Hamlet in Canada somewhere.
So apparently he is just like genuinely one of the like nicest, raddest dudes
Keanu
ever.
Reeves,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's all I've heard about.
Yeah, like you've never heard anything bad about that guy. He's like the LeBron James of acting.
Have you seen any of the John Wick movies?
I have not seen any.
Oh, they're great.
I don't care about action that much.
For sure. There's a scene in the newest one, John Wick 4?
12.
I think it's 4. Where there's like this like huge like long staircase. Like it's like the longest staircase in the world. It's somewhere in France, I think.
Where the naked ladies dance.
Mm-hmm. And he keeps getting like beat up and then thrown down these stairs. And he's like rolling down these stairs for a comically long time.
Yeah.
Like, it gets to the point where it's just like, okay, this is fucking ridiculous. And then like it keeps going, and then it's like it's funny again. Yeah. Like what the fuck? He's still rolling. And from what I've heard, like when they were shooting that, he would get to the bottom, scene would end, they would need to reshoot. He would help the cast carry all the equipment back up the stairs.
Yeah, see, that's just
before
like
he shot it again.
It's like just like a regular dude.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I think for one of the Matrix movies, he ended up like forfeiting most of his pay so that he like, cause he was like the only one that was getting paid fat. And he like took a bunch of what he was getting paid and redistributed it to everybody else that was working on the money or the movie.
On the money.
Working on the money.
Show me the money. Just joking. I don't know that.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Show me the money. I love black people.
I'm gonna try a dusty chip again.
Dusty ass chip. I don't know if the chips are dusty. I feel like the
They taste dusty.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe they just like shove a bunch of
Dust?
flaming hot dust in there and it sticks to what it sticks to.
Or maybe this bag, the dust like fell on the floor and they like swept it up and they're like, we're gonna use it anyway.
See if there's an expiration date on here.
I'm sure there is. I think there has to be, right?
April 9th, 2019.
No way.
April 2024. There's not a born on date.
I would have 100% believed you.
Do you remember born on dates?
Some
What
beers,
was-
beers will still do that sometimes.
It was for a beer. I forget the first beer to do it.
I think it was one of the Lagunitas
Bud Light
beers.
or something.
Well, maybe there was another one that did it. But there's one that was, you're supposed to drink it like as fresh as possible.
Oh.
I think it was from Lagunitas.
Have you ever had beer 30?
Yeah, at Anthony's.
Yeah.
I had a beer 30 at Anthony's.
Yeah.
one time.
Someone brought us a bunch and it was so terrible that people didn't even want to drink it as free beer.
I drank one.
Yeah. And then this one guy came and it was just been sitting in there. He was like, can I just take all of these? And we're like, yeah, go ahead. You can have it.
Free beer is free beer, man. I'll take it.
Free beer. That's what the Bare Naked Ladies original band name was.
You're right.
Yeah. Because
I
they
knew
put
that.
They put it on flyers.
Yeah,
free
yeah,
beer.
Yeah. And then they got tired of people being like mad that they didn't have beer. And so then Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's really smart marketing.
Yeah. That's how you get a lot of guys at your show.
That's true.
A lot less
That's true.
ladies.
Yeah. It's a real sausage party.
Yeah.
Yep.
I forget. I was going to say a joke, but I can't really remember the setup. Why?
Just tell the punchline.
Why is
Let's reverse engineer it. What's the punchline?
why is Dwayne Johnson better than lesbians?
I don't know.
Because rock beats scissors.
Oh shit. Okay. I think you've told that on the podcast.
I think someone else did.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably sometime during Guestcember
Yeah.
or the Guestravaganza.
I think it might have been Raul Evangelista.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I was picturing Mitchie P Pants or one of the Good Bottle guys.
Could have been one of them too.
Yeah.
If it was you, write in and tell me that you were the one that told the joke on the podcast and not me first.
Could have been Christian Maldonado. It was Christian Maldonado's birthday recently.
Yeah, I saw that. We wished him a happy birthday.
We sure did.
Yeah, we
collectively
did.
together.
Collectively together.
Yeah. What else about this movie, man? You got anything else you want to bring up?
When Danny Trejo was sort of beat up and dying, I don't know what kind of makeup. He looked like a zombie, and he was just like, I didn't mean to tell on you.
It was pretty gnarly.
I was like, this is the weirdest fucking scene.
And then they just fucking shot him.
He just shot him.
I mean, put him out of his misery.
He's like, don't leave me like this. Okay, like he didn't even.
No
like,
hesitation.
No hesitation.
Yeah.
The big rig in the beginning, the green one. I was like, I wonder how many meetings they had about what it was going to look like, because it looked pretty cool.
It did. And I remember like when they were like, kind of like, so they like back it into position, and there's like a camera angle from pretty far away, but it looks like there's just like a heavy fucking metal plate at the bottom of it. So like get to give it like extra ramming power. Like they really thought about it.
I wonder how long it took them to film that shootout scene in downtown LA. Or wherever it was, Financial District, LA, wherever it was like they shut the streets down for
sure.
a good amount of time.
Yeah.
There was a lot of traffic, a lot of people inconvenienced.
I don't know, man. I kind of feel like they probably like had the idea as to like what they needed to do. I bet you they just got in, got it done, and got out. Like I bet you they did it pretty quick. I would imagine.
Oh, I mean,
because we were saying the same thing about another Pacino movie that we covered, Dog Day Afternoon. Because like
did he kind of talk like this in the movie? Did he talk funny in that movie?
He was quieter, more hushed.
He didn't go.
Excuse me, sir.
She's got a great ass.
Excuse me, sir. Can I please have all the money in the vault? But no, we were saying that because they've got the whole street in front of the bank shut down.
Yeah.
But that director was just known for like holding rehearsals like on a set or something, so that everybody like once they get there to shoot, everybody knows exactly where they need to be, exactly what they need to do, so they can just get in, get out, and then get the roads back open. I would imagine Michael Mann was pretty prepared for it.
Can you see if he made Miami Vice TV show? It's bothering me.
Loud buzz. Okay.
That's what happens when you drink too much tequila. You have a loud buzz. Bzz, bzz. Did you ever watch the B movie?
No, because I don't like. You know this. We had a quiz about B movie.
I know. I'm just
okay. I thought you were really just forgetting and bringing that up. Okay, so Miami Vice was created by not Anthony or Michael Mann. It's Anthony Yerkovich.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then Jan Hammer did the music. Maybe Michael Mann did the Miami Vice movie. I think he maybe made the Miami Vice movie. I know this is riveting for you out there. You can't wait to find this out. I'm a douchebag. That's what I always think about when I go to IMDb.
Well, Google auto-filled in. I just typed in Miami Vice TV show Michael, and it auto-filled in Michael Mann. Okay, here's a fandom wiki. Michael Mann.
You think when the cops pull him over?
He was the executive producer for seasons 1 through 5.
Okay, so he was involved then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
And it looks like he was the Miami Vice film director.
Okay.
Yeah, the new one with Colin Farrell and Jamie
Foxx.
Foxx.
Which has the absolute worst line read of a movie ever, where Jamie Foxx says, I guess we're going to have to take it to the limit one more time. Like the song, but he just says it.
Why is that it's the way that he delivers is the worst?
It's bad.
Okay. I thought you were saying the line is bad.
No.
I think that's a good line.
Delivery is.
For sure.
Yeah.
How does he do it?
Exactly like it did.
That's not bad.
No, it was bad.
I was about ready to put you in a movie.
Do you think Michael's middle name is I'm the?
Yeah.
I'm the man. Or who's the?
No, that's somebody whose last name is Boss. Who's the boss?
Tony Danza. No, actually, it was Judith Light.
Yeah.
Because she was the boss. He worked for her.
Everybody works for someone.
Oh, yes.
Except for you.
Oh, I work for my clients, baby.
That's true. Okay. Good point.
Yeah. I got a boss, too. Boss D's nuts. I think we're about that time.
You remember the time that I was trying to think of the leader of the Gungans and I couldn't remember his name? And I said, yeah, Jar Jar Binks' boss.
And his name was Boss.
His name was Boss Nass.
Boss Nass, yeah.
Boss is fun.
Boss is fun.
Give me all you got! Listen, give me all you got!
Yeah, that was the weird thing where he went to that, like, I don't know, chop shop where the dude maybe is doing methamphetamines at some point.
Yeah, he was all up, right?
Because Bubba Gump was there.
Bubba Gump.
Bubba Gump was his partner.
That was Bubba?
Yeah, that's Bubba.
Jesus Christ, dude.
He just didn't have this.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. That's why I didn't recognize it. You want to do it?
No, that's not.
What do you mean?
Nah.
You brought it?
I don't even
We
have
teased
water.
it.
No.
There's a huge jug of water right there.
All right. Well, let's do just a
tiny corner.
Tiny corner.
Tiny corner.
Hold me closer,
We need to kill some
tiny
time.
corner.
We need to kill some time. This is a short episode.
I think you're not supposed to touch it, really.
What do you mean?
Like, get it on your fingers.
Do you have gloves?
I just ran out. I went to Coswell Prof this morning. They were not open. It was supposed to be open. Maybe there's gloves in there.
There are no gloves in here. Do you want to do it or no?
If we're doing it, a tiny quarter, just to see how bad it is. Here's a little, right there, little notch, little notchy notch.
That barely opened.
Did you smell it?
No, probably not. Sorry, everybody. This is very quiet, but we're trying to take the tiniest piece of the one chip challenge.
Cheers.
That's disgusting already. Nope. Hot.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's getting hotter.
Get the water.
It's getting hotter. Hold on.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh my God. That tastes so bad.
Okay, I think we lost Jason. Oh my God, I'm sweating so bad. Okay. Hang on. People eat that whole thing?
Oh my God.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh. Okay, well, that was us talking about heat and then taking the tiniest piece of the one chip challenge. If you have things that you want to tell us about the movie Heat,
Oh my God. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad.
or if you want to tell us about your experience with the one chip challenge, please call and leave us a voicemail at 323-786-11. That's
Could you get me something out of there?
2568.
Get me like Chick-fil-A sauce or something. What else?
Sweet baby Ruth.
No, there's Chick-fil-A sauce in there. Oh, it's almost empty.
Jesus Christ. Where was I? Call and leave us a voicemail, 323-786-11. That's 323-786-2568. Or you could shoot us an email. Our email address is a little off the top pod at gmail.com.
I'm not faking this. This is not fake. This is not fake.
Please rate, review, and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening to or watching us on. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at a little off the top pod. If you're looking for Odd Jason Yankovic,
You could find me at the cemetery where Raul works.
We're not going to dox him. My eyes are literally crying.
I see you. Don't touch your eyes.
I'm not gonna.
Don't touch your eyes
I'm
with
not
your
gonna.
hands.
Follow him on Instagram. And Instagram alone.
It was the
at
tiniest thing.
Skills the Barber. If you're looking for me, my name is Justin. You can find me on Instagram and Letterboxd, where I rated the one chip challenge a negative. Oh, that's so much queso. Does it help?
It's cold.
At _red_6_. Well, that boy did it. You got anything else? Well, that queso helps a lot. Just say bye for now.
Bye for now.
See ya.